The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Mark. In the course of his teaching, Jesus said to the crowds, "Beware of the scribes who like to go around the long roads and accept greetings in the marketplace, seats of honor in synagogues, and places of honor at banquets. They devour the houses of the widows and other pretexts beside lengthy prayer. They will receive a very severe condemnation." He sat down opposite the treasury and observed how the crowd put money into the treasury. Many rich people put in large sums, and poor widow also came and put in 2 small coins worth of a few cents. Calling his disciples to himself, he said to them, "Amen, I say to you, this poor widow put in more than all the other contributors to the treasury. For they have all contributed from their surplus wealth, but she, from her poverty, has contributed all she had, her whole livelihood." The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
Elijah was a great prophet. But in tonight's first reading, it looks as if he is self-centered, demanding first a cup of water, then bringing bread. And the widow was not protected. She had only her son. But the widow left everything and served Elijah. Although she was aware that it was a time of famine, but she obeyed Elijah. In the end, she was rewarded because she did not die from hunger. God provided everything she needed for the year. While meditating on these scriptures today, many questions came in my mind. The poor widow, she put only 2 coins, few cents. And the wealthy one, by then, they were putting the surplus, but they were proud. A question came to my mind. Suppose that I were the one working in the treasury. What would have I liked? A large amount or 2 coins? There is a dilemma there, no? It's very hard to respond to that question because this man working in the treasury was the one paying the bills. But Jesus is able to read the minds and the hearts of people. This woman put all she had. And many other questions came in my mind. Is a large amount better than coins? Is wealth better than poverty? Is success better than failure? Then I look at Jesus. Although he was in the form of God, he did not deem equality something to be grasped. Rather, he emptied himself and became obedient even by dying on the cross. Actually, here on earth, it was like a failure. In fact, the disciples ran away from him. But if you look in the heavenly realm, it was a great success because he destroyed death. And by rising, he gave life and life in abundance and promised us to be with him in heaven, where we shall have eternal life. Success. But this poor woman, poor widow, she gave all she had, without knowing how she was going to feed her son. That's why she gave her livelihood, everything. Trust is very important. Believing in God, trusting in Him, giving all I am, all I have, that's what we call trust. Indifference means I trust that God will provide. She gave all. We do. We are called. If you are a wealthy man or woman, a rich man or woman, when you give in abundance, be grateful to God for the blessings He bestowed on you and share with others. During the campaign, because He first loved us, somebody sent $10 with a note saying, I am on fixed income. That's what I can give. And that donation was appreciated. There is no small donation. If you really trust and give it from the bottom of your heart, give it with love, there is no donation which is small. In fact, the $10 contributed to help us go beyond our goal. So, Jesus is not discouraging the wealthy people, no. He's saying, when you give, do not give, be self-centered, do not give for your pride. But if you give from the abundance you received to the church, God sees your heart and your mind, and He will reward you. We pray for each one of us today really to ask myself, when I give to God, do I give all I could give? Or I still keep something? Of course, we need to keep something for the future, but we have to be grateful for what God has given us, the blessings He bestowed upon us, and be sure I'm giving from the bottom of my heart. Small or big amount, I'm giving God. I give myself too, not only the coin, the love.